everyone? Welcome back to another mini vlog episode where we're getting the Mini Takes the States 2005 Mini Cooper S ready for the event coming up real soon. A few days. We gotta leave soon. We gotta get this car finished up, inspected, and on the road. So if you haven't seen the videos we've done before, this is what we've accomplished so far. Place the brake lines, that was quite a process. Check out that video if you haven't seen it. We've tackled the headliner, looks great now. We've attempted to remove the dent with a basketball. I say attempted because, well, you gotta watch the video. Today we're doing general maintenance before the inspection tomorrow, and then the last thing is secret, which you'll find out at the actual event itself, or at least that video will come out right after that. So today, general maintenance. So we're gonna do some new wipers, then we're gonna do some new hood struts because this bonnet doesn't stay open with the old struts on it. We're gonna tackle the headlights with the restoration kit. They're not terrible, right? I've seen much worse, but let's just get them perfect for this trip. We have a cool little thing inside that box. That is a new shift knob. We have a little bit of touch-up paint to fill a scratch or two around the car. A new antenna, of course we gotta go with the sport one, the short one, which should have been the default all along. Throw in some wiper fluid, clean up a few other interior pieces, and then we'll be good to go. We'll mark general maintenance is done and get this car off to inspection tomorrow. So let's go ahead, get right into this video. By the way, we're using the Meguiar's two-step headlight restoration kit. Doesn't require any tools. Or basically a drill, and should take about 10 minutes, so let's see. Okay, so this is a spray-on solution, so I did want to make sure that I covered the overspray a little bit, so I just cut up a piece of plastic garbage bag to cover the surrounding area. Catch any of that overspray so we don't have to get it off the paint later. So we're gonna shake this up, apply a medium to wet coat. You don't need to read the instructions, you just want to see the result. Let's get to it. First pass, it looks really good. Now, I mean, this is just probably partly because it's wet from the spray, but if this is what it's gonna look like after the second and third coat, this is a really cool little two-step kit for medium hazy. All right, let's look at the results here. This is the two-step coated light, and it looks really good. Like, it's not gonna be 100% brand new, but man, for, I'm gonna say, all of 7 minutes, Meguiar's two-step restoration kit. This is the box. This is for the medium hazing. This works really well. This came out really well. This is the after, here's the before. Hard to get a good shot on camera. These aren't terribly hazed lights, but they're definitely hazed. And in person, yeah, there's a huge difference there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the second one, and then we'll get on to the next modification. I'm thinking maybe hood struts. Move on to the hood struts now, which is probably why I said hood lights. But we're gonna pop the hood, put on these new hood struts because the current hood struts don't hold the hood open. This is what I'm dealing with. And this is what you can get from ECS Tuning, who's been great sponsors for this entire video series. Got these for the boot and for the bonnet. So you can take care of the bonnet and the boot, front and back. We're gonna do the bonnet hood struts right now. So these come off pretty easily. There is just a little clip here. Pull that. You don't even need to pull that if you're strong enough. I'm not. Take off the little metal clip, and then just pull the strut off. A little bit of friction, that's all that's holding it on there. Just like that, we have them off, and here's what those little clips look like. That little metal clip right there, if we remove it from there, this is just gonna pop off. And again, you don't even need to remove these if you've got enough strength, unlike my little weak arms. Just pulling them should pop off pretty easily. So let's go ahead and take off the other one. and then we'll put the new ones on. And I got these from ECS Tuning. Been a great sponsor of this whole video series. I'll leave a link in the description where you can get these yourself. Now we're just doing the reverse. We're gonna put these back on by simply pressing them on there. There's one side on. One is not enough to hold up the whole hood. And that's it. No longer having to prop the hood up with a piece of wood. These are holding it. Let's give it a shut just to make sure. Perfect. Let's do windshield washer fluid and windshield wipers next. Cool little guide on the side tells you 2.4 liters, whatever that is. Oh boy, that is black. Let's try to prevent some drips. Let me get a drip prevention device. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna let that dry, do a couple coats, then the clear coat. We might need to pop open the garage door for the clear coat because it needs to be in a well-ventilated area, but check back in a second. Let's do my favorite mod to a Mini ever. Sport antenna. Should be the default. I'm gonna keep saying that until it becomes the default. Here it is, real simple. That's it, that's all it takes. That mod is done. Okay, so now we're gonna jump inside the car to tackle the last two things. We have a new shift knob, and we're gonna do a cabin air filter really quick. Then we'll consider this maintenance video done. So, let's start with this. This is gonna be my challenge. Pulling straight up on that, I'm not that strong, but let's give it a try. There are two parts, both with different numbers, but both are the same thing, and this is the part that I have for this new shifter. Let's take a look. There we go. This one's not bad, just a little worn out with the leather around the edges, so just throw on a fresh new one. Should be good to go. Let's see if we can get this one off. Old one off. Sorry, you're looking at my knees. Here's the new one. Make sure it's on the right orientation. Push it on, snaps right on. Check that out. New one, old one. Oh no, is it the right shift pattern? Yeah, it is. Totally is. Cool. As you can see, this one definitely due for a change. So as you can see, there's that track up there. We're gonna get that filter to just slide right in that track. It's gonna curve up there. As you can see, there's quite a bend to it. So don't be alarmed. It looks like you're cramming it up in there. You are doing a little bit of cramming it up in there, but with reason. There are 2 screws that should go there on either side. Mine are missing. I'll fill those in a little bit. But that's gonna be the end of this video. So, we've done a little bit of maintenance. Let's check that off on the board. General maintenance is done. Thanks again to ECS Tuning for helping out with a lot of the parts in this video. Go check them out if you haven't never been there before. If you're a German car driver watching this channel, go check them out if you haven't before. But yeah, let's call this one good. General maintenance done. Now we're gonna take this up for an inspection, and I'm gonna have the dealership look at a leak, an oil leak. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that next video. But for now, I'm gonna say goodbye, and don't forget to wave to minis when you see them. I'll see you next time.